What's up, everybody? This is Planet of Cold. Got the Stoner Brothers here.
Yeah.
Scott, and Rick. Rick, Stoner. Rick, Scott, Stoner. It's so confusing.
I'm Rick Scott. I'm Scott
Yeah. And it's backwards on the way we can see on the TV. So, there you go. Fucking sitting back talking about weed and shit.
Oh, yeah. What do we got in these?
This is OG Kush.
Okay.
I figured we'd get some uplifting, really good high buzzes off of the OG. I didn't want to get a indica and put us all out, in the next 15 minutes, and we're all fucking just stoned out of our minds, not wanting to talk, and then we end up watching either the Olympics that are on or the WWE network that's on over here. So. Oh, and I guess my audience has already started drinking. The game that we play here on Planet of Cold is if I cough, you have to take a shot. Now, you guys both have coughed right off the bat.
Yeah,
you get
aware of this rule.
You get no, I understand, okay. But you get a choice. You get the choice of telling the people what kind of shot you want them to take when you cough.
All right.
So mine is rum, like any type of rum, it don't matter.
I'm a whiskey guy.
So any type of whiskey.
Whiskey. Yeah.
Whiskey too, or what? We're gonna mix some alcohols and get some people fucked up watching this.
Yeah. Shotgun a beer every time I cough.
There you go. Shotgun a beer every time you cough. And that counts. That giggle cough counts. Alright, so yeah, we do that. I know that you guys' drinks of choice is chronic and weed.
You know it.
So here at the Raw Impact, or excuse me, I'm fucking up already. Barely even started smoking a blunt. Here at Planet of Cold, especially when we have the podcast instead of the podcast, we give gifts. And I have a shot of weed and a shot of chronic, all wrapped up pretty for the guests.
Sweet. Oh, yeah. Thanks.
And that's a legit shot glass with
Bong Gurgle, right?
Bong Gurgle Productions.
We're gonna smoke this soon. Yep.
But yeah, that's the same OG there that we're smoking, so you can actually, see it, feel it.
Thank you, man. Thanks.
If you really want to see it and feel it here for everybody watching, man. It's real.
There it is.
Yeah. Nice. That's some shit. I grow this shit. Shh, don't tell nobody. Just told a lot of people, and since you guys are on the show, I'm hoping my numbers go up.
Me too, man.
Yeah. So when y'all start smoking weed?
I probably started smoking weed when I was like 15.
Right on.
And then I used to narc on him for smoking weed when I was 15. Shoot. And then my brother introduced me to marijuana, and it's been my friend ever since.
Ever since. What's your favorite types of weed?
I like
anything rolled?
I like some dank purple.
Yeah. I'm a purple guy myself. I like
it's hard to find, but like a white powdery White Widow shit.
Okay.
That shit is like, or cat piss. They even have that anymore?
I don't know if they have it anymore, and if they do, somebody spliced it with something else, and it probably ain't original anymore. Like nothing really is original. Like the stuff you smoked 10 years ago isn't the same bud, like the same name and the same bud that you smoke today. Unfortunately. I'm on the cherry pie right now. It's a cherry kush.
Okay.
That's just flavor wise, that's like Blue Dream's my favorite of all. but the cherry pie has got me on right. And I actually was growing some cherry pie, and I won't name the name of the chef that wanted some, but he has a restaurant in Pleasanton, I'll just say that.
Oh.
And he wanted some cherry pie for his menu. So he ended up showing up and taking the cherry pie. So the cherry pie got real popular real quick. And then it was kind of like pop culture. Oh, everybody likes that. No, we don't like it no more because everybody likes it.
Cherry Pie was a popular song in the 80s.
Yeah.
Metal group.
Yeah.
Winger. No. I could be wrong. Winger is 17.
Someone else look it up.
Cherry pie. Google it.
See, that's what the second. See, usually, I got both computers and one of these, but since so much, usually
Lord.
have the things set up so
Lord.
I can Google on here and be like, oh yeah, this is what's up. Yeah.
Warrant cherry pie.
Warrant.
Warrant.
Okay.
One of those hair bands, right?
Now was that sweet cherry pie?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
That was it. That was the
yeah.
one.
That was on Rock Band.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like that song.
So you were blunt man, obviously, right?
Well, nah, I did the blunts because I seen the video of how to roll. Was it how to roll 2 blunts?
How to roll a blunt while smoking a blunt.
How to roll a blunt while smoking a blunt. I seen that, so I was like, I figured these guys like blunts. So I did that. I mean, I got the pipe. I got papers. I'm a paper guy. I'm a joint smoker myself. But yeah, the blunts was only because I seen that video. I was like, all right, I checked the video out. That's awesome.
I mean, we're blunt guys, but I think it's just easiest to have blunts while you're wrestling. Otherwise, joints go out quick.
Right. Yeah.
Or you can't really carry a pipe with you and stuff like
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. We need like a beer helmet with some weed shit.
There
going
you
on.
go.
That might
Hell
be cool.
yeah. All right. See, somebody out there is gonna see this and make that, and they're gonna show up at Hoodslam with the double bong weed helmet.
I hope they do.
That would be cool as
I will
hell.
rock that shit.
I might actually make it myself.
Shit, man. Yeah. We'll have to make a commercial for that shit, right?
So, yeah, that would be awesome, man. Infomercial.
Yeah.
It comes on every 4:20 in the morning on every infomercial channel
yeah,
out
yeah.
there. Speaking of which, we're 4 minutes away from 420. So
That's excellent.
So we'll be high. It's not like get high at 420. No, it's be high at
Yeah,
420.
stay high.
Yeah. It's 420. I was all right. I was going to San Francisco. Quick little story about a 420 rally on 420. Like everybody goes like San Francisco or whatever and smokes out on like the Justice Department's lawn and shit like that, and they don't do nothing. It's chill. So we're on the bus and we're headed there, and there's this one preppy hipster type dude, and he goes, "It's 420. I need to go home and smoke my weed." I'm like, "Why you gotta go home and smoke it, you stingy motherfucker?" And everybody on the bus busted out laughing because because he was trying to make fun of everybody basically that was on the bus, and he's like sitting there with his little hipster ass, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go drink my wine coolers." But yeah, I had to bust him out on it. He ain't say nothing. He just turned bloodshot red and put his head down.
Felt like a douchebag.
And then everybody else we seen was happy 420, Merry 420, Happy Weed Day. It was awesome. But yeah, that one dude.
Not a lot of angry stoners out there. Not a lot.
No.
2 years ago on 420, we did a show at the Victory Warehouse where we live and where Stoner U is. That's the Berkeley Hoodslam. That's
Right.
where it started. And we did a match where it was the Stoner Brothers versus the Suburban Commandos, which is our PG gimmick.
Right.
And we had 2 of our students be the Suburban Commandos. And then at 420, we were like, okay, wherever we're at in the match, we're just going to stop and blaze with the crowd for like a half an hour. And then
Hell yeah, and then
Get
go
the
back
match
to the
going.
match. Yeah.
And then, so we got like maybe 2 minutes into the match, and then 420 hit, and we just took like, it ended up being like 45 minutes to an hour break. And then we finally went back into the
So
match.
y'all did a Broadway.
Yeah. But we started the match back off with, we put 4 chairs in the ring, and we did musical canes, or like musical chairs. So if you got knocked off the chair for getting hit, you were out.
Oh
So
shit.
there was one person left. It's good. It was fun time.
Oh yeah. And that's a crazy spin on some musical chairs too. That's what I like about Hoodslam. Like I've never personally been. I just got my ID recently, and I was 21 and up, so I didn't want to show up and be like, "Yo, man, I'm 30," and they're like, "Well, you need an ID." 16-year-olds got this. I'm like, "Fine, You know, so
Now
I
you
just
gotta-
got my
now you
ID.
gotta go next month.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got my ID now, so I gotta get in there and check it out. Seen all the YouTube videos of all kinds of crazy stuff and Facebook videos and posts like Shotzi post stuff and just y'all guys post stuff and it's like as much of it as I can see. Try to be there because I know it's just one big ass fun party.
Yeah.
You know, it's like weed and wrestling.
I know you
Drinking a little
I know-
bit. You know what's better than that shit?
Nothing. It's environment. I know you
Exactly.
say you don't like paying for apps, but did you get the $1.99 YouTube subscription to Hoodslam? Has every show
No,
ever?
I didn't.
Mm.
Because my prepaid credit card, it had my name on it. I didn't put money on it for a while, and they canceled it. So I'm waiting on another card to come in.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the prepaid shit. I don't do that banking shit.
Yeah, we don't bank you.
No, yeah.
Banks
So,
chip you. Get all those insufficient fund fucking fees.
man,
Bullshit, man.
I went into a bank and they said, yeah, we're gonna charge you $10 a month. Those are the fuzzies barking in the background. They see somebody, some gangster walking down through Oakland. Not all black people are gangsters, everybody. But we talking. What's it? See, we take a shot. I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's a rule. And he's coughing.
No, I went into a bank.
Past 420. It's 421.
It's 421. So yeah,
We're high. Getting higher.
I didn't notice I got 1, 2, 3 clocks right here, just blue, blue, blue. And we missed it by a minute, just like a stoner. But yeah, it went into a bank. They was like, we're gonna charge you $10 a month for an account. I was like, cool. It's because I fucked up at a different bank, for that free shit. And I was like, I can't guarantee you at the end of the month there's gonna be $10 in it.
Right.
So I'll go ahead and pass on that.
We are, man. We try to stay off the radar.
And then I seen, well, that's the thing. I didn't have an ID for 7 years. I was like, as soon as they took the ID, I was like, I'm coming.
Yeah. I haven't
And-
bought an actual California ID in probably at least 7 years, but I have a passport. So.
Yeah, my ID, Jay was like, or my brother was like, you gotta have birth certificate, 3 forms of identification to get an identification. And I was like, so I had, a stack of shit. I went up there. I'm like, I got a bill. I got this. I got a social security card. I got all my shit. They ain't even asked me for none of that shit. They was like, I did the little form, gave her the form. She was like, go over there and take your picture. $20 or $29 or whatever it was. And fucking 3 days later, ID in the mail. I was like, and I was waiting 3 months for my birth certificate for this.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, finally got it. So I'm gonna get my credit card back. And, yeah,
Birth certificate's a little different. You have to go to like SSI offices and shit.
yeah. Well, all we did was call the hospital I was born at, or went online to the hospital I was born at,
Yeah.
and filled out all that, and then they sent a copy.
Oh, that's
It wasn't the original;
Yeah,
it was a copy, and the DMV actually asked for an original. So I was like, I don't give a fuck. This is my birth certificate. This is what they're getting.
Yeah.
But they didn't even ask me for none of that shit. She was like, you remember your old driver's license number? I was like, She's like, okay. I'm like, you got it on the computer screen right in front of you. Like, as soon as they type your name in, they got everything.
Right.
I'm like, why are you asking me this shit?
Just making sure you know.
I was like, I don't know my number. Do you know my number? But anyway, yeah. So I'll be going to Hoodslam for sure. Checking that out.
You seen the match where you did the Iron Lung Last Man Standing match? It's
Think so.
Oklahoma Iron Lung Last Man Standing. So it's like a Last Man Standing match, but there's a big blunt at the beginning, and you got to smoke the blunt. You want to first want to finish the blunt. So while your opponent's down, you can smoke on the blunt.
Right. So where y'all hold the blunt and beat up each other?
There's
ref
one
holds
blunt.
it.
Oh,
Ref's got the
so
blunt.
you
The
got to
ref's
get
got
it from the
blunt.
ref and then
He
Yeah,
lights
get
it up
the guy
every
down.
time the guy gets knocked down.
then the
Whoever
ref
finishes it
Okay.
wins the match.
Yeah, see?
No smoke.
Yeah.
Blunt.
Y'all seen? I loved Paul London's entrance in his spacesuit
Oh, dude.
when he went out there and he hit the blunt and then closed the lid and hot boxed all the way to the ring. I was like, man, that's the best entrance I've seen yet. Man, I told nobody hit me up. Now that's gonna be on the podcast. Now I got to take a shot of rum on the next show because that's Stone Cold does. I owe somebody a beer. If sounds go off like that you hear, nah, I'll just take the shot on the next show, and we play the shot game.
There you go.
Back and forth. Even though I don't really drink that much, so when I take the shot on the next show, it'll be at the end of the show, so I'm not slurring through the show.
Might be funny. Might be good.
I used to do Drunk Fridays.
Yeah.
Is this podcast will air on the 26th of this month.
Okay.
So 2 Fridays from this Friday.
We'll be in Vegas. We're gonna wrestle for Freak Show Wrestling on the 27th.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, I get updates on Freak Show too. Whiskey, bro. Or hold on. Whiskey. Whiskey. There we go. The camera always fucks me up. Even when I know it's on this side and I'm hearing it on this side. Lots of just drink a bottle of whiskey.
Just fucking chug it.
But you still gotta take a shot of rum because I coughed. What y'all? Let's get back on the weed subject. I don't want to hit too much on wrestling on this, even though I know y'all's wrestling fans are gonna be listening to this. But I wanted the more of the weed on this. On the Broad Impact Unleashed is where
You a dab guy? You take dabs at all?
I used to.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to. Yeah.
All right.
But
Like,
I don't have the
how long
lungs
is back in
for
the
it.
day?
No,
I really
cough
don't
forever
either,
on
but
it.
I do it anyways. You take them baby dabs, right?
So I like the pens. I don't like the pipes and heating it up and then throwing it on there.
No, it depends.
I like the pens. I'll vape. I'll do that.
It's easier to control your hit that way.
Yeah. I'll do that. I show up at BTW
Okay.
with the vape pen and always sneak out to the picnic tables and where the locker room area is.
That's the only
And
place me and my
smoke.
brother don't wrestle at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
Kurt White don't like us for some reason.
I think I don't know. If I had to say, and this is just speculation, and that's all I do, it's the stoner thing. Even though y'all have the commandos, I think it's the heavy stoner thing. And he's real family. There's a lot of kids there.
Yeah.
True. And if the kids was like, oh, the commando, and then they go look up the commandos, and then they look up. The commandos bring up Stoner Brothers and all that, and they're like, oh, yeah.
Never thought of it like that.
So it's just, I think it's a kid's way of thing. I don't think it's a personal thing. I think it's more of the entertainment side of it. There's a lot of families that's there. And there's a lot of 17-year-olds that I'm like, damn, you look 20, but shit, I can't talk to you. And it's terrible. It really is. I'm just fucked up running around all the time. I basically act like I'm in Hoodslam when I'm at BTW,
Cool.
yeah, or Arena Hayward
All right.
with Jason Styles and all
Yeah,
that. I go there with Kakamin. That's one of my homies. Yeah, we just
Doggy bag.
yeah.
See us beat that guy up at the flea market a couple weeks ago? You see that
Oh,
video?
you should look it up.
Nah, I know Kakamin posts all his matches, but I don't watch every
Some
Kakamin
fan
match.
jumped
I'm
in the
sorry.
Some fan jumped in the ring and pushed him and slapped him in the face, and there was like 6 of us in there.
No shit.
And he got his ass whipped.
Yeah, fans don't do that unless you know him. Kakamin, me and my homie and his girl was at BTW front row, and me and my homie was like, we had just got through burning one outside, not with Kakamin or anything, just us. And so we go back in, and we was like, we told my homie's girl to go to the seats, and we're gonna go grab some beers because they got the 90-foot bar there and stuff.
Yeah.
So we went and grabbed a couple beers, and we're coming back. And we come back, Kakamin's entrance is already hit, and he's sitting there with his leg up on my chair, fucking doing a fucking strip tease to my homie's girl. And my homie ain't like that. You know, he ain't play. He don't play when it comes to a girl. Like you can fuck with him all day, but I was like, I went to Kakaming and I put my hand on his chest and I looked at him and I was like, "Hey, bro, that's my homie's girl." And he just dances back. I'm like, "It's me." He's like, "Because you can't see if he sees you." You know, I was like, "It's me," because we hang out a lot. And he danced away, and Thunder Rosa didn't know. And she was like, "That's enough, Kaka. That's enough." I was like, you know, kind of bucking up and stuff like that. But yeah, your fans of wrestling, don't touch the wrestlers. They will fuck you up. Plain and simple. I had the same conversation with Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. Because a fan was talking shit at a BTW event to Frankie. And I was like, and I was staying in the same hotel as them. I was like, man, you know, that fan, because Frankie said, I'll be out back. He was ready to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, that fan would have got his ass whooped. And I was set up with all this and you know, did the podcast from there and did the video live. I would have took this shit. I would have been out.
Yeah, those guys
Watching that shit just to say, hey, you think you can fuck a wrestler up? Here you go. I got the video right here on YouTube. I'd have blurred out Frankie Kazarian's face, and then Christopher Daniels as he comes in, because you know he'll be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, they will fuck you up. Don't do that unless you know him and you can, you know, banter back and forth with him for a second. Be like, oh, you know, that's you jump at them and they jump at you. Make sure you lean back. You know, don't just stand there and put your nose to their nose, because as soon as you touch them, that's free will there. So.
Can't cross the line.
Uh-oh. There's a line.
There.
Shit, I ain't finished mine yet. It actually went out. I've been talking more than y'all. So back to the weed stuff, man. What's y'all's favorite weed movie? And I mean, y'all can go, you know, Cheech and Chong all the way to fucking. What was the latest weed movie that I could think of? Is Ted 2, where they found them farm of weed and smoke weed. Like the whole spectrum of weed movies. What's y'all's favorite?
What you got?
Like, what's your go-to? Half Baked. That's a classic.
Yeah. Maybe
Friday.
Probably
That's a
like Up in
classic.
Smoke.
Up in Smoke. I like Up in
Cheech and Chong.
Smoke too. Yeah.
Up in Smoke, huh? Okay. The Evil Bong movies are really stupid.
Yeah,
Like
but
funny to watch.
they're for some reason it's almost like a car wreck. Like you don't want to look at it, but you can't stop.
True.
Those are funny as hell too. No, those are kind of the budget type movies that
like
if I
that.
was making a movie, that's the budget I would have.
Right.
I mean, they got decent special effects for being an indie like
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
Tommy Johnson.
Reefer Madness. It's a good one.
See, that's that's an antique in the genre, and it's just hilarious of how terrible wrong it is. Like opposite it is. Like weed will make you go crazy and
Right.
jump out of a window. That's LSD. Like he might have smoked some weed earlier that night, but he did something else in between.
Definitely.
Home Alone might be my favorite weed movie.
Home Alone's.
Wait.
No. That's your favorite movie to get stoned and watch.
No, I feel like the reason they forgot him because
Because the parents was just fucked up.
he got high up in the attic.
Oh.
They kicked him up in the attic, and he was all like depressed, so he smoked one, and then he slept too long, and they forgot about him. He was like 8.
He found Buzz's stash.
Right. Look at him now.
Oh shit. That movie makes sense. He was always paranoid around the old dude.
Yep.
Even though he knows the old dude wouldn't be out if he was a killer because the cops would have got him. So yeah. Yeah, it wasn't just because he was young and dumb. It was that he was stoned because he got in the buzz's stash.
What kind of idiot
And
goes
then
to the
left.
store and steals a toothbrush? A high idiot, a high 8-year-old, a high 8-year-old.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So what's up with the IC title up there in that blank piece of paper?
Well, that's not paper. That's just cloth.
Okay.
That's the cloth that drapes over the top, and it's here and there. It's just to block out, kind of like consume, conceal. Um, but the IC title was a present given to me, so I put it up there. I snapped it, and I do little like crazy things, like my lightsaber's a Batman lightsaber.
All right.
And I took that off the shower curtain there, off of one of the little hooks,
All right.
and just posted on there. And then I posted one on the back of the book there, and but I got the plates because the kids belts don't have the full four
Yeah.
plates. It's only got the WWE wrestling plate.
Yeah, and then the rest is foam shit.
Yeah. So I took that, and see on this book, that's actually the Velcro from the belt. Yeah. And I'm gonna get all of them and hang them up there. I'm just waiting to see what SmackDown belts they're bringing in, what new belts they're gonna bringing in, because then I'll complete it. But when they bought me that's what I thought about. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut this down and just have the main plate of every one of them up there. Too bad the audience can't see what we're talking about. It's just the Intercontinental belt plate, the middle plate, right in the middle where the WWE plate should
Shotgun a beer.
be. Y'all want something to drink? Y'all want water? There's water in the mini fridge over there.
I'll take a water.
Coldest one should be from the top down. But yeah, man. All right, so we ran through favorite weed, favorite time to smoke, favorite weed movie. All right, y'all into movies? I mean, you even threw it back to old school Reefer Madness. So, and I noticed horror movies, is a big type of theme at the Hoodslam events. What's your favorite horror movie?
Oh man. Yeah. We grew up on horror movies. Fucking love them all. I'd probably say Pet Cemetery, the original.
Pet Cemetery. As the fuzzies pop up on the back of the couch here.
Gore wise, maybe Dead Alive. Or any of the Hellraiser movies are really gory too.
Yeah, mine's Shaun of the Dead. No, no, yeah. Somebody should be slapped for picking that as their favorite. No, it's a good weed movie, but it's not a good horror movie. Ones that scared me, man, and I only take this back to my childhood, were any Nightmare on Elm Street. Because I went to a convention before they even had conventions. I mean, this is shit like 22 years ago, 23 years ago. Actually, shit, 25 years ago. So 25 years ago. So I was an 8-year-old stone kid.
Okay.
And and we was at it was like a comic book convention. Back then it was big, real big. Late 80s, like 89. Maybe 90 at the latest, and they hit me up again. Man, I gotta take 2 shots of rum on the next show.
Double shot.
I'm glad the next show ain't gonna be until next month. But anyway, and Freddy Krueger was there, and he had the real glove, the real makeup, all that, and I just couldn't do it.
Scared the shit out of you.
It did, man. And every time they would be watching it, because that was the hype, of that time. And every time they'd have those movies on, couldn't do it, man. Our couch was pulled back a little bit from the wall.
Yeah.
I would crawl. They got me like, he can't slice through this whole damn couch. I mean, I was a little kid, scared to death. But now, I like that whole genre. I like the Nightmare on Elm Streets, the Friday the 13th. You know, maybe not a couple of them in the whole series of them, but like the idea of them in the genre.
You know, like a remakes coming out.
Well, see, I'm not really a Halloween type. You know, it was like Halloween 1, okay. I'm cool with that. Halloween,
You like the Buster Rhymes one, man?
nah,
like
you,
trick or
you know
treat,
that's what I'm
motherfucker.
saying. Like even in that epic set of movies, there's a couple that I can chill and watch, but for the most part I can't. But Nightmare on Elm Street, I can watch pretty much all of them.
Except the second one.
Yeah, ain't the second one when
That's the one
what's
with
his name?
The dude that becomes Freddy.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. Like when he ate the heart.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Jason.
Yeah,
that was Jason.
That's Friday the 13th. I didn't. Yeah, there's a couple in that one that I don't like. I like more Nightmare on Elm Street than. But the eating the heart thing,
Yeah,
I
was
thought
kinda
that was
weird.
kind of like
That was kind of weird.
on there. But I mean, I like that whole thing. But a few of the Halloweens, it was just like too slow moving for me. And then all of a sudden you're screaming, and the music's still slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just like that's too chill. I end up falling asleep watching that. Jalen Lee Curtis is bad though. Can't take nothing from
True lies, bro.
her. That was on the other day too.
Yeah?
On TBS. And her striptease is the same striptease on TBS that it would be in the movie because you don't see nothing in the movie.
Yeah.
So it was like perfect. I thought they was about to cut,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah. I was like, I flipped over right at when he was like, take your clothes off, with the recorder.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, perfect. It was just like, it can't get no better right now. I get to see it.
Oh,
And it showed it all. And then right after it, she slapped him, and ran and left the room. And when she left the room, that's when they went to commercial. I was like, perfect.
Awesome.
I was like, yeah, back to the other show. Forgot what I was watching, but I remember Jamie Lee Curtis striptease the other day. It was like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
It was nice. I was stoned. It was stoned too.
Fucking, you a bong guy? You bongs at all?
I used to, and that's how I used to travel. I used to be a carny, so I sell food and shit. I wouldn't do the games and all that. I wasn't a true carny.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had like a food truck, and I would take a bong with me there because most of the times we bypass way stations, but it would take the long way, unfortunately. And so my bong would be cool to post up in there, and that's how I smoke mainly when I was on the road. But when you're on the road, man, it's hard to get good Cali weed, man. You get some Mexican stuff with seeds, a whole bunch of stems, brick shit.
Yeah, we were out in Florida. First thing we got out there was like a half ounce for like $60, maybe $70, and we had to pull like a quarter of that ounce out. It was all seeds and stems.
Damn.
It was fucked up, and then it was all family from there.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Yeah. That's the only bad thing about like the mid states and stuff. I mean, you can get good stuff all over the West Coast. Some good stuff in the East Coast.
It's different now with all the clubs and everything.
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah. Colorado's cool now, but we didn't go to Colorado. We was like New Mexico, Texas, Arizona, like hard crime. If you got a joint, 2 years if you're smoking a joint.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that shit? Fuck y'all.
I smoked some hammer ass shit out in Arizona.
This weed ain't good enough for 2 years of my life.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Fucking, 18 months good behavior? No. For this? No. I'm not going here. You got fucking gangbangers and shit out there. I ain't going to jail around here.
For a
Fuck that.
joint.
Yeah, for a
Fuck.
joint. Yeah, fuck that
That
shit.
ain't fair.
Yeah. That's how it is out there. It's crazy. I grew up in Arkansas, and some cops would be lenient on you, depending on, what it was. But then other cops would try to throw the book at you for having weed. It don't matter what it was. You could have been smoking a joint, and then they got that much left of a little bitty joint, a third of a joint, and try to put you away because you got some weed. It's like, all right, so I'm not sitting here fucking smoking crack.
Yeah.
I'm not I ain't got a light bulb in my mouth and smoking some meth. I'm sitting on my front porch smoking a joint, relaxing. It's a hot ass day. I'm just trying to chill.
Right.
You coming over here bothering me and shit. But yeah, it was it's still kind of red state minded. Some of it is went blue,
Yeah.
but for the mainstream, it's still the red state. It's getting closer and closer though. I'm hoping we're gonna pull it out one of these days. I don't say push it now. I'm like Bill Maher. He said, I'm not backing weed until the end of the election because anybody that backs anything, Trump finds a way. So he's like, I'm not talking about weed until after the election. So I'm like, I ain't trying to vote on it, try to push it for the election now. I'm waiting till, later on. Although I wish Bernie had got the nomination.
Yeah. Bernie guy.
Because I think Bernie would have jumped soon as he would have announced Hillary as his vice president, and he would have took everything. It would have been a collaboration between them two, and it would have been unbelievable. But yeah, unfortunately, Bernie didn't get it. I'm a Bernie guy. Bernie won't legalize weed, shit. There you go, Bernie. That's the last time talking about legalizing and politics. No more politics.
Steamrollers, man.
Yeah.
You ever smoked a steamroller?
Yeah, toilet paper or paper towel.
I used to have this big ass
I used to
plastic
do
one.
those.
Well, yeah, they were like
That's
actual,
what I know.
yeah.
I'm from the country, man. So we take some
Yep.
aluminum foil
Put it up, make a little hole in it.
and a paper towel, fucking cardboard. Yeah, hole, couple of pin pokes, put some weed in it.
Oh,
Fucking hold that in, fucking fire it up.
we should make one right now.
I don't have that. Yeah, don't pull it out, man. Don't pull it out. I think the cheap ones that don't have one, they might have one actually. Yeah, they got one. I bought some cheap ones the other day that didn't have none in it. I was like, damn, what? 35 cents, but they don't have a fucking
Rolling it.
rolling it.
Bunch
Yeah.
of rolled up napkins.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
A whole bunch of rolled up paper towels. Maybe the machine fucked up and they
Yeah.
ran out of rollers.
Forgot them.
So it was like 35 cents. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll take 2 of them. It's the same amount as the other
yeah.
ones. Yeah, we almost up for Planet of Cold. So I guess we'll say our goodbyes. Y'all got some places y'all want to plug? Granted, this is after the 26th of this month, so if you
Yeah.
that's a while down the road.
Shit.
I know First Friday.
Yeah. First Friday, always. You were talking about the horror movie shit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hoodslam coming up
yeah.
October 22nd,
Nice.
Saturday,
Okay,
and yeah, that's gonna be fun.
there you go.
A bunch of other shit that I don't remember. Plug,
First Friday of every month, Hoodslam, of course.
Yeah.
At the Oakland Metro Opera Theater, I think. Is that how you say it?
Opera
Opera
House.
House. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll plug my brother, Rick Scott.
There you go.
Yep, I'll plug Scotty,
There you
Scott
go.
Rick. We're the Stoner Brothers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully
got a
I
Facebook
can
page.
remember all
Yeah,
that.
we got
The Stoner Bros.
You can tweet us.
Facebook page.
Instagram.
Fuck the fans.
Yeah.
We're on the fucking internet.
Take it easy.
It's the